Boom.
I don't have it actually posted, but this is the Team Rise Above and Team Make Your Move call today. We're going to be talking about posting with purpose, just a little bit about, like it says, don't just post. You really want to like express you really want to show exactly what's going on. Can you see my whole toolbar? I wish you did.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm posting in your team page for you.
Okay. They both said they'll be there. They're probably just running a little late. Oh wait, there's more people on than I thought. There's more people on. Hi, Jolie. Okay, so the idea with posting is not just to like slap a photo down. You know, you wanna draw people in. You wanna bring people into your world. And the way that you brand yourself, the way that people see what the hell you're up to, and that you're consistent is by posting. So, I need to minimize you guys so I can actually see what my slides say. Okay, so there are lots of different types of posts. Is this actually the second slide? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go through these. You guys get the general idea, but we can definitely get lost in our train of thought in terms of how we're posting and whether or not we're being mindful of our posting. So meal plan related posts. So what meal plan are you eating on? Most of us are eating on 21 Day Fix regardless of our program because it is probably the best eating plan that Beachbody has to offer. And are you sharing about it? Are you showing your containers? Are you posting about what you're eating? Are you showing people, you know, what it looks like to be on an eating plan and that it's not so hard? And do you share with people how you've struggled eating in the past? How you've overcome it, you know, what you still struggle with sometimes. You need to be relatable. People need to see, okay, so she also, like for instance, for me, she also tried a billion other fad diets. She also struggled with eating for, you know, God, how old am I? 31. So like 30 years. And that, you know, it's something that you can overcome. It's something that this meal plan, there's people that aren't muted, Jen.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm just telling you, like, because I can hear it. And yeah, so posting recipes that are meal plan friendly, showing people that it can also be fun to eat on meal plan, that it's not like the end of your world, because I know there are so many people out there that just come to me and they're like, oh, it's just like the worst. It's like life ruining. And it doesn't have to be that way. And part of it is you showing that things are going well for you and that you're loving it. And also, you know, when you're posting a picture, be mindful of what the photo looks like, because there's some photos that are going to draw people in, and there are other photos where, you know, could maybe be like, and this is something I was so horrible with when I started as a coach in terms of lighting. I would be like in the darkest, dankest corner, like you could barely see my face, and I'd be snapping a selfie that you could barely see. So be mindful of what it looks like, because I don't know about you guys, but when I'm scrolling the newsfeed, I'm looking for vibrant, pretty pictures. You know, those are things that are going to make me stop and click and be like, what does that say? So something to be mindful of. Shakeology. We should all be posting about our shake at least a little bit. I mean, you don't have to say Shakeology every time. You can just be talking about, you know, you drink your shake. And there's a lot of different ways you can talk about it. You don't need to just be like, well, bam, Shakeology, buy things from me. You can just say, you know, do some research. When I didn't really know how to present Shakeology and I didn't really know how to explain to people, I went through YouTube and I got on podcasts and I started researching individual items in the shake. And for a week straight, I did like basically ingredient of the day, and I would explain all of the benefits and what it did. And when people saw that, they were like, holy shit, like that actually, that has a lot of stuff in it. And that's kind of exciting. It gives people an idea of like, oh, it's not just a protein shake. And then of course, you know, yeah, I mean, do a little research, be informed about the product, right? Obviously you can be informed with how it makes you feel, because I don't know about you guys, I was sick all the time. Part of that was my mindset, but it was also because my immune system was weak and shitty. And when I started drinking Shakeology, I barely got sick for over a year, like a year and a half, not sick, from every other week sick. So that, it was a huge thing for me. It curbs cravings. For some people, they've been able to stay away from the box of cookies sitting in their house, or, you know, whatever it is. Share your recipe, share something that creates some sort of content or value versus just a photo. Because if you're posting just a photo, people are like, okay, like maybe she's drinking the shake. Like, is she a coach? I don't really know. Because not everyone's going to see every post that you make. So they might not know what the heck's going on. They might see that you're posting something about Shakeology, and they might be like, oh, I want to go buy it. And they'll just go to the website and buy it, and they will never even talk to you. So just make sure that you're being mindful again about the way that you're sharing things. Again, make the photo bright, make it, be intentional about what you're saying in the photo, relate to people, and be yourself, be authentic, speak like you would speak, connect with people that you would want to hear, or that you would, like-minded people, or that what you needed when you started, what you saw that got you excited. All right, workout posts. So workout posts are pretty rad. I would say that a lot of the traction that I get on my fitness page is because I post a workout video every day. But not only that, what does that do? When I post a workout video every single day, people are seeing that I'm working out, no excuses, every single day. That's something that's part of my brand. That's something that shows that I am committed to a program, shows that I'm using these specific programs. I log the days of the, which workout I'm doing, and I'm very intentional about making that something that goes in every single day. So occasionally I'll just post a sweaty selfie. If I'm out the door and I really don't have time, I can do that. But oftentimes, even if I'm out the door, I can spend, a few minutes on my phone putting together a little video, and then, talk about it. Don't just slap a workout down on your page. Talk about the workout. What happened today? Did you feel great? Did you do measurements and you've lost some inches, pounds, whatever? Did you not feel like doing it and you pushed through? Share about it. It's like you're basically journaling your day, and you're welcoming people into your world and showing them the good and the bad and everything in between. But most importantly, you're showing them that you're not giving up. And you build trust this way, because the more that people see that you're showing up, the more they're going to be like, oh, this girl means business. She's not going anywhere. She is going to be a coach. Because, think about it. If you were going to join and you were concerned that your coach, you would want to join somebody that you know is going to be there. So, be that for them. Be that constant source. And the one thing I will say is, I've random people reach out to me and just say, your workout videos are so inspiring, so motivating. They've never even spoken to me before. And just from the videos, they're saying things like that. So even if you're not getting a lot of feedback on them right now, which is pretty common if you're new especially, just keep going, because you're going to start to see the momentum. You're going to have more people coming to you because you're showing them that you're trustworthy and you're consistent. And yeah, I'll do sweaty selfies with quotes, things that appeal to me for the day, for my workout, whatever, and share your victories. What went good, what went bad, and everywhere between. But be real about it. That's what people want to see. So I'm going to move on because I'm talking too much. So challenge groups. Another way to openly share on your page that is so inspiring and exciting is to discuss what being a part of a challenge group is about, what you like about it, stories of other people in your group that has inspired you. Obviously, I wouldn't go into full detail and expose somebody else's life, but you can say, a girl in my group was, had this going on and she inspired me. I didn't want to do my workout today, but she got it in even though she was, her 2 babies were sick, and, just things like that. You can share your own victories within your challenge group. You can share what's going on with your fellow challengers and how they're inspiring you, or if you have your own challenger, personally sponsored challenger. And of course, you have the official challenge group posts. So the invites that you guys probably all made. You don't want to be posting those too much, because then you look like you're, kind of selling and posting ads. But, I would say I would do one once a week. And I try to speak to people, and then I also do leading posts about challenge groups. So I'll post my workout, I'll post how it went. At the end, I'll say, I'm just getting everyone plugged into my group that starts this date. I still have some spots available. I would love to get you plugged in if, whatever. That's a way to weave it in to just a regular post. The same thing you can do with eating posts, anything. And yeah, just be mindful of who you're speaking to. Be who you needed, and speak to one audience. You can't reach everyone, so you need to really find your niche and the people you're reaching. So I think for me, most people have the biggest problem with the eating and the accountability. So that is something that I really, really like to touch on. And I'll do kind of in your face, hey, you kind of post sometimes. And yeah, and then another way you can talk about challenge groups is what you learned from the eating plan. I learned that I wasn't eating enough food, that it was actually slowing my own metabolism. And I've now learned to be able to balance my life in a better way because I learned about the eating plan. So another type of post, coaching. So, I mean, you guys, some of you are new coaches, so you might be like, I don't know, coaching really, I mean, how has it changed me? I just started. Well, what inspired you to become a coach in the first place? There has to be something exciting and inspiring that's already happening for you in your world if you decided you wanted to become a coach. So, you know, don't think, and nothing is too small to share. I mean, I shared the first time I sold a challenge pack. So I made $40, big whoop. But I made $40. It was still rad. It was exciting. It was something I'd never done before. And I was totally stepping outside of my comfort zone, which is something that coaching has taught me. That's another thing I really like to talk about. You all have a story to share. So dig deep and just think about it. And like I said, financially, mentally, physically, every single thing about the coaching opportunity is pretty insane when you really dig into it. And so you have plenty to share. So don't feel weird about sharing it. If it's going well, if you're enjoying what you're doing, if you're loving your workouts, you know, like, what the hell, why not, right? And share your vision, what you want to do, how you plan to do it, you know, whether that be, you know, with your goals in terms of health and fitness, or whether it's about coaching, like, exactly, or mix it up, you know. I have a lot to talk about. I have to hurry. Okay, and invite. You can also do coaching invites. Invite to our sneak peeks. Jen and I host those for you guys so that you can plug people in that might be really rad at coaching too, that you think show potential, people that are getting excited for it, people that are killing it as a challenger. Those are always people I reach out to because they're already loving it. They're already seeing results. It's an easy transition and it's fun. And you never know. You never know. Some of the people I've invited, I never in a million years would think that they would have come around to the idea, and they're coaches. So don't make people's minds up for them. If the opportunity interested you, why wouldn't it be the same for others? So you never know if you don't ask. Personal development posts. This is near and dear to my heart. I think I post a personal development post every single day, at least in the form of a quote or something generally, because personal development is something that really, really has helped me with depression and anxiety. And the only reason I've been able to be a coach at all is through personal development, because a lot of fear, a lot of social anxiety, worried about what other people thought, a lot of just nervous type feelings for me. It didn't come naturally for me to speak in front of people. I never would have done anything like this before. So I really need personal development so much. And whenever I feel like things aren't going great for me in my world, that's exactly where I hit up most, is personal development. If you don't have a book yet, as it says, get one. It is part of coaching. And if you aren't doing it, you're going to hit road bumps and you're not going to feel great about overcoming them. Like, it's just one of those things, they go hand in hand, even if it's 5-10 minutes in the car on the way. Seriously, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for that. And again, remember, everything's not Beachbody. We're not here to just throw out Shakeology and workouts in your face constantly. You need to think about things that, what's your brand, what you love. Do you have kids? Most people that have kids with the Beachbody world, like, that is one of your 5 things. So you're going to have, the kids are going to be in your photos. Maybe the kids are going to be working out. I know Jen always posts adorable videos of, like, her and Delilah working out, and like Ryan was there and Livy. That's huge. It's exciting. It's part of her brand. Whatever it is, you need to be sharing into your world. What are things that light you up? What are things that make you excited? It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Jen and I were just talking about her love of peanut butter and how that might be something that she's introducing into her brand and wants to share more about. It can be something as simple or as big. Leticia, and the thing I was just listening to, is talking about her love of emojis. So big, small, whatever, something that it makes you happy, share about it. So we're regular people sharing something that's awesome, that helps, and we want to pay it forward. That's really just what we're here to do. And ways to set up posts. You want to be setting up posts when people are actually going to be looking at them. So maybe not at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? People aren't around then. People are at work. People are out and about. It's harder to actually, what's my time like, Jen? Let's see with me. Oh, okay, you're laughing. Addicted to chocolate. Yes, chocolate. You should be talking about chocolate. It should be part of your brand. And of course, you can tie that into chocolate Shakeology too. So AM, afternoon, PM. Those are the three that you got. Like those are the three that I say at least post 3 times to your page. Morning, because people are up. They're playing on Facebook, whether or not they like to admit it. Lunchtime. What do you do when you go on lunch break? Get your phone. Same thing. Post dinner or around dinner. Yeah, so don't just slap down a photo. Describe it. Describe you, what you're feeling in the moment, how your day went, whatever. Be intentional about who you're trying to reach again. And don't worry about over posting. A lot of people are like, oh my God, they're seeing me posting all these workouts. Who the fuck cares? Sorry, I just want to be, I don't know if there's kids, so I kind of blew to myself as I was going. Who cares? Like, first of all, if they don't like seeing your posting, well, then maybe you're not part of your tribe and they're not really the people you're trying to reach anyways. And second of all, only about 5% of your posts are even seen, especially when you initially start posting. So post away, you guys. Most people aren't seeing what you're sharing. Facebook is a big, busy, full newsfeed. And types of posts. So we talked about this a little bit. Weaving. You can begin the post as part of your journal. I ate this today. I did this workout today. And then weave it into a challenge group invite or a coaching invite. Krista, I saw you did one of those today. I was going to call you out and say awesome. Call to action. Leave a question at the end of the post. Or a call to action like private message me, comment below. I will reach out and share more. Those kinds of things. You want to engage people. You want to, like, so maybe you're dealing with something with the baby and you want to reach out to people and ask them, you know, what's going on and how they dealt with this. Ask a question. Can you relate? Any tips? Those kinds of things. Engage people. Get people excited. They want to see what's going on in your world. They want to engage and talk to you. Go live. Going live is scary as hell and so much fun, and it gets addicting. So go live on your page and see how it feels. It can be super exciting, whether it's a workout, talking about something completely random. I've seen coaches talk about nothing fitness related, and they've all been really cool. And you can also make a pre-recorded video. But another note, Facebook loves live, and they'll actually create more traction on your page when you're going live versus something else. And then, okay, I need to hurry. Dealing with objections. There are always objections, and you had them before you started. So, you know, it might be annoying, you might get frustrated, but honestly, all of you that are here that worked with me, you all had objections in the beginning, but you're here now. So what changed? You know, explain why Shakeology is worth its weight in gold. Research it. Find out why, you know, how it's made, how it's sourced, what's in it. Why is it worth its weight in gold? Because it's amazing and it's done a lot for you. Why wouldn't somebody else be interested in it when they really think about it? It's only $4 a day. Discuss yourself or someone like you that is busy. They're still making it happen. 30 minutes is 2% of your day. Another objection, the biggest one, time. Well, Krista has 3 kids. She's doing it. Like, come on. Clean eating is too hard. Show them it's not. 80-20 lifestyle. It's not a fad diet. It's a way of living. Like, yeah, you can do it if you really want to. Deal with those objections because you guys are handling them and other people can too if you can. And Google, YouTube, Pinterest, following top coaches in Beachbody. Get ideas, inspiration, and make it your own. But those are places to go. They're your friend. You will always find something worthwhile if you head over to any of those places and literally just type a question. So, okay, Jen, sorry. Jen.
What up? Yeah, I know. I'm muting myself. No, you're good. I think these last few slides are going to be real, like, easy anyway. So I'm glad that they got the info out of your slides. So I just wanted to touch on a few things that you said, like about not prejudging if people are going to want to join you or not. I always heard something and it has just stuck with me. Like, don't play God. You can't make the decision for somebody at all. You have to ask them in order to let them know if they want to join or not. Like, Heather, what are you doing? Are you on, what's on the slide?
Oh, shit.
I'm muting you, by the way. Okay, so just don't play God because you can't make that decision for them. And I'm still getting really weird feedback. Oh, yep, Amber, got you muted now. Okay, back on. All right, so don't play God. Like, there are so many lawyers and doctors out there and all these people, they think that you would think that they would never want to join your challenge group or never want to start coaching. But honestly, there are so many lawyers and doctors that are top coaches in this business that are killing it and have retired themselves from that job and making more money than they were before as a PhD, as a doctor. So don't play God. Just ask everyone is my point. Okay. And then also, think about what got you to join this whole coaching thing. Like, why did you start? And start talking to that person, because you know that person, right? You know why you joined. I joined because I want to stay home with my kids. So my avatar, my person who I'm talking to is somebody that's got kids, who wants to make a better life for themselves, and who wants to join and start creating a life by their design. And just because I have kids doesn't mean every single coach that I sign is going to have kids. I can relate to so many other avatars, but a lot of what I'm doing is just remembering what made me join this business. And I speak to that person on a daily basis. You guys need to go back in the bedroom, please. Thank you. Okay. So I just wanted to give you guys some really good, easy content posts that you can use. So me and Heather kind of got together and put a little list for each day of the week. So you can write these down, or we can put these posts or put these slides in the team page when we're done. But basically, so Monday, you've got Motivation Monday. That's super easy and super common, but we want to dig a little deeper and come up with some more creative ways for you guys to post. If you're, having an off day or you can't think of anything, you can always go to these, and whatever day of the week it is, pick something and make a quick post about it or go into depth about it. So you've got Good Mood Monday. You've got Good Mood Monday. You can just take that and tell people why you're in a great mood. It's Monday, and most people have got the Monday blues because they hate their job and they're not happy, and they had to get up at an alarm, and there are just so many things that coaching has done for me that I could say why I'm in a good mood on Monday. That's for damn sure. Then you've got Mindset Monday, one type of challenge that you hope to overcome this week that you can talk about there. Make a Change Monday, how you plan to make this week more awesome than it already could be. And Missed You Monday, highlight your weekend, just talking about whatever you missed, and just talk about it. Okay, next page. Transformation Tuesday, that one's super easy and super simple, and this gives you an opportunity to share your story. I'm literally trying to share my story 3 times a week. I know that not everybody is seeing my posts. I am constantly putting call to actions at the end of it, and lately I've been doing like this post, and I'm going to reach out to you because I know how hard it is to reach out to other people, and then that forces me to send those uncomfortable messages. And even if you just say hey, I saw that you liked my coaching opportunity post, were you just showing me some love, or did you really want some more information about this? I've got a group starting in 2 weeks. Because honestly, there are always groups running. And no, if you're a new coach, we don't expect you to just start running your own group right away. I think the most important thing to be concentrating on is challenge groups for you, or running your own challenge groups and getting those messages out and doing your personal development and getting the workout in and drinking your shake. That's the most important thing as a new coach. And eventually, once you feel like you've got that stuff down in a routine, you can start, okay, now I'm ready to start running a webinar, or now I'm ready to start doing free groups and stuff like that. But until you're running your own challenge groups, then I would just say stick to that and master that, and then start throwing in those things. And until then, you can always plug them into our groups. We've got them running all the time. So Transformation Tuesday, you need to be sharing your story all the time. It's so important, especially because you're adding new people to your network every single day with those new friends that you're requesting. So they don't know your story. So don't feel like you're sharing it too much or being crazy and annoying people, because it's just not the case. And literally every time I share my story, I feel like somebody sends me a message that's just damn, I related with you so much today. Thank you for that post. I needed it. And those are the messages that make me realize, if I hadn't posted that, her day wouldn't be better. She wouldn't be thinking about, maybe this is for me too. Maybe she wouldn't think she could do this if it wasn't for the post that we're all posting. So you better plug that in, girl. No, just kidding. top 2 Tuesday, and you can just give like 2 of your top tips just for some fun informational stuff. Terrific Choice Tuesday, what great choices you're going to be making. All right, next day we've got Wednesday. Obviously, Wisdom Wednesday is a really good one for personal development or your favorite quotes, and just hashtag it that, because remember, those hashtags are like money for us because people are going to those hashtags and finding you. One Word Wednesday I love. I use a lot in my free groups and in my challenge groups. I ask people to think of one word that has made their day wonderful or whatever, like how they're feeling. I always try to tie it into something that to just get people motivated to talk and do stuff and be, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Workout Wednesday, that's super self-explanatory. And then We Love Blank Wednesday. So just trying to think of different things for you guys to use and post. So 3 things Thursday, gratitude, three things you're thankful for, or even think about it Thursday, and you can give them things to think about with fitness or personal development or whatever. Thumbs up Thursday. Throw it away Thursday can be food related or letting go of bad habits, even something that you've been, if you are really bad at sticking to your meal plan on Fridays, that would be a good thing to talk about. And obviously the Throwback Thursday, that's another way for you to share your story. That's like, I'm doing it Transformation Tuesday, I'm doing it Throwback Thursday, sometimes on a Flashback Friday, and we'll get to my Sunday. Like, I'm super crazy about my Sunday post. Like, I don't miss it. Friday, you've got the Feel Good Friday, Fun Fact Friday, Fit Girl Friday, where you can shout out one of your friends. I like to do financial posts on Friday and either talk about the money objection that we get all the time. I got it like 3 times today, and I just wanted to shake them and be like, do you understand I would pay like double for Shakeology? But that's a whole nother call. So I always like to do either like an objection post on Friday and just tell people how are you guys, when a woman wants something, they're going to go get it. I don't care if they're going to put it on their credit card. It's got to mean something to them. You have to connect these challenge packs to their emotions or they're not going to buy in. So just keep posting about it, keep talking about it. And the more consistent that you are, the more people believe you and trust you and will join you. And it can take time, but if you give up, that's the only way you're going to fail. Freaky Friday, I don't know why we added that, but it sounded good at the time. Flashback Friday, another awesome opportunity to share your story. We've got our normal selfie Saturday or like a sweaty selfie Saturday. And then we really like Saturday shenanigans because there's always something crazy happening on my Saturdays at my house. All right. And then Sunday is my favorite day of the week because people get those Monday, what is that? Catterday? I really like that. That would have been a great one. We'll have to add that to the list. Thanks, Julie. Oh, that was funny. Okay, so Sunday, I love Sundays because people are always getting the blues on Sunday nights. I don't love that for them. I hate that for them. And I want to show them that there's other options out there and they don't have to hate Sunday because they know that Monday's a work day and they've got to go back to, the weekend's over, all the fun's over, and you got to go to bed early, get the kids ready for school tomorrow and all that stuff. So I always like to make a coaching opportunity post on Sundays around dinner time where people can see like, hey, this girl loves her job. She loves her life. She's not worried about Monday. So just keep that coaching op post in mind for Mondays or Sunday nights because they're huge. People see that and they come messaging you. I promise you. So, it's a good opportunity on Sunday also to show your more outside life and you can, you want me to unmute you? Here you go. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. Just whenever you were done with what you're saying.
Okay, gotcha. Will you just stop screen sharing for a second? But yeah, Sundays are a great day to show that you're not all just Beachbody because you've got your family around and you're doing a whole lot of stuff. I'm about to take a picture, so everyone needs to just smile real big and pretty. All right, wait, let me make this bigger. I don't like when people can see my desktop.
Oh yeah, me too.
All right, ready? Everyone looks beautiful. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Awesome.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, sometimes inspiration comes so naturally and you don't have to use Selfie Saturday and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then other days, you really aren't feeling it. And you really need some guidelines. You really need those, what we gave you to just, because it's, you know, just doesn't always roll off the tip of our tongues. You know, some
days
days we're like, boom, I have 25 things I want to talk about. And other days we're like, I can't even, like, I post my workout and I'm just like, workout. So just some guidelines so you guys have something to work with no matter what. I mean, there's always something that you can post about.
And I'm really excited about next week because we wanted to tie it in today, but we just knew there wasn't going to be enough time. We're going to do next week. I don't know, Heather, we're more than welcome to do it again together, but for my team, for sure, I'm going to do something that is not running out of content. So you guys always have something that you can be talking about and giving value to. So if you want to do it together, we'll think about it. Yeah. Totally fine. And if you guys have not started watching The Surge, that Danielle Natoni, Autumn Calabrese, Doug, what's his last name? Doug Moss. And then Leticia, who's part of basically our team. I count her as our upline because her and Ashley are so tight. But yeah, it's like, what do they call it? A second mother or something? Because like that's what we all have right now. Is like your team is basically, you know, my team. I feel like we're like a big family. We've been doing team calls since the beginning together, and it has created so much momentum for us. And we've learned so much from each other because Heather and I's teaching styles and just coaching styles in general are just so different. And so it's nice. That's why a success partner is the best thing to have, because you each have the same finish line, the same visual, and at the end in mind, but you have to get there differently. And so we each bring something to the table that's completely different, and we can help each other and grow together. So be looking for someone that isn't like exactly like you, because some days I'm like, shit, I don't feel like working. Like, and Heather's like, no, dude, just do your minimal piece.
On the opposite days too.
You know, and it usually is like, and when she's on fire and signing coach after coach, I'm like over here sitting at friggin' Success Club 0. So it happens. It's totally fine. And like, but it's good to have someone who can weigh that out for you, because it just makes life so much easier. So keep looking for someone if you haven't found anyone yet, but don't go like slutting around and you know what I mean. All right. Does anyone have any questions?
And yeah, we're going to be live together in 2 weeks from now.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
We're going to be at Jen's house. So we're going to be doing, we're going to be recapping Platinum Presenters.
Yes. And Gloria's coming too. Gloria, we're picking her up in Tallahassee and then driving across state to Texas for the Platinum Presenters. And just so everybody knows, you guys are all, it's basically Platinum Presenters is a training in Dallas once a year. Is it always in Dallas? I don't even know. But Christine Dwyer is in our major upline. It's Danielle Natoni's coach. And she puts this whole thing on that's like straight up training.
It's a business.
Serious business. And like only people in her downline are welcome to it. So it's not for like anyone who's not in her downline. Yeah. So it's really like for us, and it's tons of information. We're going to come back and share it all with you guys. And we're so excited.
Christine Dwyer was one of like the first 10 coaches to ever become a Beachbody coach. So she's been in it for like 11 years.
And she was the first
You had to like call people to ask them about joining a challenge.
Yeah, they said tonight on The Surge that she was the first superstar diamond. She was the first double superstar diamond. Like she's a machine. So I'm excited to come back and teach you guys everything she teaches us.
Yeah. Anyways, we could ramble on.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions? Anyone on The Surge? There is a YouTube link.
It's on our team page. I linked it.
Okay, yeah. It's all on our team page. But it was live, so you can watch it whenever, but it's totally worth it. Like, I kept saying, like, should we cancel our call and just have everybody, like, watch this? But we, like, worked so hard on this for you guys tonight, and we wanted to connect with you.
Autumn Calabrese is on it.
Yeah, we're actually missing it right now.
Is that her? Is she on there?
It's probably her right now, because she was at the end.
Watch it later. But, yeah, it's going. All right, ladies.
Any other questions?
Your time is valuable. Thank you for being here. I hope you got some value. And ask us any questions anytime.
All right. We'll see you guys next Monday.
Bye.
Bye.